So the big camera died, so now we're on the iPhone, but the wheat here in front of the house looks a lot better. I'm waiting on the new tractor patiently, but any moment it can come over that hill up there. But the wheat over here looks a lot better than it did. It was completely brown and now it has some dead leaves down below. So that's about it. Oh, there goes a car. It's great filming and living next to a highway because you get a bunch of weird looks, but I figured I'd show you guys the wheat across the road. This area is a very compacted area. That's why there's not much wheat, because whenever we normally go off the highway into our driveway there at the house, and then we come in and start cut this area out. And this is where the semis sit at, the grain carts and everything. This is where they come and leave. So this is a very compact area right in here because it has a lot of field travel, and all the equipment that comes in here comes right here. So that's why the wheat's very spotty. The ground's just that hard right here. But if you look, it gets better. You slowly just go up a little ways, it gets better. And then this side over here is a compacted side because we normally park the trucks right here at an angle so they can hit the highway at an angle to leave also. So if you guys ever wondered why this spot of the field looks like this, that is why. Yes, I see the bag. I'm gonna grab that and throw it away. But let's wait on the new tractor any minute now. Any minute now. I see the new rig. I'm like a little kid in a candy store right now. I'm so happy. I've waited so long to purchase a tractor like this, and I wish Dad was here to see this. This is a big step in my life into the farming career, so let's go check her out. So it's a 2000 8410. Oh, has 4,000 hours on it. And it got a new transmission at 2,500 hours, but let's unload the tractor and go from there. So we got the new rig in the barn. I didn't say the year of the tractor, but it's a 2000 8410. It's a nice tractor overall, really nice tractor, but it needs a new door seal here, and then it needs a cab kit, as you guys can see. But and some other work on the tractor, but the tractor only has 4,000 hours on it. Let's go over here to engine hours, 4,380. So she needs a good cleaning and everything, and then she'll be ready to go. Needs a headliner. It's just tractor never set in a barn, it's set outside, and it's a low hour tractor that's set outside. But I never knew that right here is actually a toolbox on these old 8000 series John Deere tractors. And we got the grill. We're going to put the grill on the front. About to put this front fender here on. Hopefully it ain't that big of a job to put that on. And then we're going to put it on the brush hog and go do some brush hogging with it. It's a nice tractor. Oh, I love it. And then it's going to get good power wash, and a lot of this stuff, yeah, it just comes right off whenever you rub your finger on it. So we need to pull the hitch here off. Oh, that's bent. That's great. Typical John Deere hitch style, but we're going to pull this part of the hitch off so we can just have this flat piece here to hook it onto the brush hog. And then it needs a good cleaning. We'll do a good cleaning here in a couple days, but yeah, here's the new tractor for the channel, 8410 John Deere. And I'm gonna throw this fender on real quick in the grill. Hopefully the grill will go on. So I tried putting the screen on, this little tab here. Must be broke. Maybe that's how that is, but the grill won't sit in, and then I realized the grill right here, it's already broke. So the new grill I got for free isn't gonna work. So gotta get another one of them. There goes another 300 bucks. Tractor looks so much better with 2 front fenders on it now. Looks like a million times better. So next up, I just popped this hub, and this oil definitely needs changed. It's foamy and nasty, so we need to change that oil. And then I gotta figure out where the air filter is on this thing, since this tractor was on a vac motor last. But yes, it came from Iola, Kansas. Not that dealership, but it came from Iola. Needs a bath, needs cleaned up, and a straight pipe, because we need straight pipes on all of our tractors. So I wanted to see how the cab air filter was here, which it needs changed. And it also wasn't even hooked up in there, so we gotta hook this up. So whenever we're brush hogging, we're not pulling in all the smell of ryegrass and everything. Needs a straight pipe in a bad way. But front hubs have pulled water, so we gotta change that. They are absolutely, oh, there's some oil. It's foamy, nasty, it's disgusting. So we gotta fix that on it. And then I don't even know if all the lights work, actually. I haven't even seen if the headlights will work. Okay, we gotta get this cylinder for the door, and then a good cleaning on the inside. So let's go here, turn the headlights on. Do the headlights work? Oh, I see one working. Ooh. So one headlight on the whole entire tractor works. That's cool. That's real cool, Kale. So now we gotta figure out why all the headlights don't work on it, because sometimes I like to mow after dark. Oh, I flipped it on. Now it's flashing things at me. That's not supposed to be lit up during the day. That's supposed to be lit up at night. So we might have a little wiring issue there. And then we need this piece to go up here. Good cleaning. I think this tractor has autos. Has the button for auto steer, but I'm not seeing any wiring or anything for the auto steer in this tractor. So hard telling there. That looks like the auto steer switch. I don't know. Also don't know what this 1-2 switch here is either. Have to figure that out, but we're gonna clean it all up, make it look good, and next video this thing will be in great shape. All the oils will be changed and everything. It needs a headliner too, in a bad way, but one step at a time, Kale, one step at a time. So it might be wetter than wet, but we're still brush hogging. We got the brush hog on here, just finished back behind the house, and we already did the pond. We're gonna take the tractor to the house because it has all this black residue here on the hood, and I started rubbing away on it with a blue towel, and it started coming up. So I'm gonna try to wash as much of that crap off as possible, and then the cab needs clean. We're gonna clean up the cab because it is filthy in here. This is how I got the tractor. I didn't make it like this already, but it's a good tractor, runs really good. We've ran for probably 2 hours, 3 hours now, and everything's looking fine down here at on the gauges. So the gauges are looking good. I have Jonathan from John Deere coming over here in a little bit, and he's going to plug in and see if it actually has truly 4,000 hours, and hopefully it does, and it doesn't have 14,000 hours. So hopefully this tractor does have truly 4,000 hours on it and not 14,000 hours, but it does a good job brush hogging. It's a lot better than the 4640 that we had last year, and it's just overall a really nice tractor. I got my little Bluetooth dealie in here so I can listen to music while I was brush hogging, but I did all of this with the skid steer. Last video, you can watch me mow that little section right there. But the rest of this is done with the skid steer. One day we'll get back here, pull everything out, and finish brush hogging all of that stuff and cleaning it up and knocking down that pile. That was a loading dock right there for a dump truck that I made with the skid steer because I had a Supercross track practically, but we got all the equipment over here, and yeah, it's wet. We were cutting some deep ruts, but this tractor turns like super duper sharp for being on 30-inch rows. It's probably one of the sharpest tractors I've ever drove. One of the sharpest turning tractors that I've drove. We were going to brush hog up here, but I remember that there's some trees down, so we're gonna leave that for a later date. But let's get this thing up to the to my house so we can power wash it, and then we gotta take the 4430 to the shop and all of that. So it's a great day. Yeah, it's wet. Just look at them ruts up the brush hog cut. They're pretty deep, about up to the bearings on it. So let's head to the house. Old spray rig's in the way of the 8410, so we gotta move the spray rig. Let's hop up in the spray rig. Oh, it's a 4038. Real nice rig. Wish they gave you some more room there to open the door. Ooh, I love the sound of R series equipment starting. They just sound so good. Okay, so yep, she is in forwards. There we go, we're moving. I need one. Oh, dumpster there. I didn't see the dumpster there. We didn't hit the dumpster, but the dumpster was right there. Nothing was hooked up to the spray rig. It was just sitting over here. So we're gonna move the spray rig over here out of the way. Then we're gonna pull the 8410 down there and power wash 8410. Try to make it look better. Jesus, you can't see jack out of this thing. Alright, I'm gonna say right here is a good parking spot for it. Right smack dab in the middle of the driveway. Come on back. Open her idler all the way down. And then shut her off. Time to get in the real rig. Well, we didn't hit the dumpster like I was thinking we were going to, but now it's time to power wash. This girl, she's got all this black stuff. See? She barely rubbed. She's green underneath. So we gotta make her greener. Make her look better. For the gram. We're a little juice here. Ooh, she did not like taking off in 13 with no juice. Alright, that's good. Well, let's clean her up. Today is just a day of tractors and brush hogs. Me and Grandpa decided to put a clutch in this 4430. So we're actually gonna keep this tractor for the augers and everything. So we're gonna put a clutch in the old girl, and yeah, that's a weird radio system in this tractor. I'm used to my tractors have the radio, well, the speaker's back here and a little radio up here, and then the seat sits up so high that my head's almost in the roof on this tractor. So I'd like to put a different seat, like a hydraulic seat in this tractor, but we are in D4 doing like 10 miles an hour because the clutch is slipping that bad in this tractor. But once we make it back to the shop, well, to the house, I'll show you guys what the 8410 looks like all cleaned up. And after driving this road, this tractor's gonna need a bath also. But yeah, this clutch, wide open, barely moving. It's great. Like, I can stop this tractor right now with the brakes. If I press the brakes in, I can stop this whole entire tractor. Oh, looks like we need a, yeah. Alright, that needs fixed. Ball joint in the front wheel's almost done. Yeah, wide open. and move, and we're still gaining speed. She's screaming and we ain't going anywhere. And I can smell the clutch.